Welcome back. Today we're going to be taking a look at 3 cities in Orange County where inventory has skyrocketed. And in fact, it's the most it's been in 5 years. In a couple of them, inventory has more than tripled in a very short period of time. If you're new to the channel, my name's Ian Phillips. I'm a realtor in Orange County, and I love talking about the housing market and letting everyone know what's going on in various different cities. If you're new here, subscribe for more and check out my free home buying guide through the link in the description, or contact me directly if you're looking for a realtor, whether you're buying or selling in the area. Let's get straight into the video. Okay, so the first one might actually surprise a lot of you, as it was the hottest selling market in the entire country in 2024, and that is Irvine, California. And as you can see, we are approaching more of a balanced market. Still a seller's market, but homes are finally starting to sell below list price, only by 0.5%, but Irvine, you are seeing some homes sell for 5–10% above list price in 2021, 22, 23, and some of 2024. So if we look at the median sales price, it is still trending up for the year. But what I want to take a look at is the active listings, as this has been skyrocketing. Over 600 homes available on the market, and we haven't had this number since October, November of 2020, and it is the highest it's been really for the last 4 to 5 years. And what is a little concerning to me if you are thinking of selling your home in Irvine is just since January of 2025, there were only 373 homes on the market, and now there are over 600. And then if you look back to January, February of 2024, there were 170 homes on the market. So in a matter of a year and a half, 2 years, depending on when you're watching this video, inventory has tripled in Irvine. So I would not be surprised if we start to see a lot more price cuts, as there are significantly more homes for buyers to choose from, and if we start to see days on market increasing. Days on market, what is it doing? It's up a little bit since January, February of this year, where it was 30 days on market, and now it's only 34 days on market. But with inventory increasing this quickly, in just 1 month, available homes for sale has increased by 100 homes, which is a 20% increase month over month. So you're probably going to start seeing homes sit on the market for longer, potentially in the second half of 2025 and into 2026. You might see prices declining a little bit. Now, for all of Orange County, I don't really expect prices to drop that much. But my advice, if you're a home buyer in this city, is look at those homes that have been sitting on the market for 30, 45, 60 days and offer 5% below list price. So that's what I'm doing with my buyers I'm working with right now. And it is working in some cases. Sometimes you offer 10% below list price and you get a counter from the seller. So if you're a buyer looking around here, reach out. I'd love to chat. We can go over a game plan and kind of talk about what to expect in the market and how to take advantage of a higher inventory environment. Now, the next one we're going to be taking a look at is Laguna Niguel. And inventory is the highest it's been in 5 years, but it's not quite skyrocketing like it has been in Irvine. So if we look at sold to list price, on average, homes are selling for 1% below list price. Month supply of inventory is still sort of a seller's market. But here we have active listings, 155 homes on the market. And that is higher than it was in 2024, 2022, and the highest it's been since September, August of 2020. And if we look back to December of last year, inventory was 100 homes on the market and now 155. So inventory is up about 50% in the first half of 2024. And then if we look back to January of 2024, which is about a year and a half ago, inventory has more than doubled. You can see 66 homes on the market here, and now up to 155. So this is good news for buyers. If you've been thinking about getting into the market, you have a lot more negotiating power in some of these cities that a lot of people never said you'd have a rise in inventory. So this is amazing news. You can start writing offers for below list price. In Laguna Niguel, on average, homes are selling for 1% below list price. Let's see what the days on market is here. Days on market, 36 days on average before a home gets into escrow. Still considered a seller's market, but that means if a home is on the market for 30 days with no price drop, it's not selling for list price. You can get in there and write a 5% below list price offer. Maybe the seller rejects you. Maybe you get a counter. You can start negotiating back and forth. Again, this is a market where you have negotiating power as a buyer, and we haven't seen that really since 2022, when prices overall had a decent correction, when rates started increasing drastically. Now, the last city we're going to be taking a look at is Laguna Beach. And if you've been following along with my other videos, you'll know that Laguna Beach is in a deep, deep buyer's market. And in all honesty, I don't really see this changing anytime soon, as you have almost 10 months of available supply. Now, that is a ton of inventory and significantly higher than every other city in Orange County. And sold to list price, it's no surprise, homes are selling for over 4% below list price. Median sold price, $2.675 million. Let's take a look at what the active listings are doing now. Over 200 homes available for sale. And if you look back to January of 2025, there were only 152. So inventory is up about 80, 70 homes on the market in just a matter of 6 months. Now, interestingly, if you look back to 2022, there were only 60 homes on the market. So in the last 3 years, inventory has more than tripled in Laguna Beach. And this is the highest it's been going back to August of 2020. And in my opinion, I don't think Laguna Beach is going to shift into a seller's market anytime soon. We are just seeing too much inventory. Days on market has been increasing throughout 2025. It's probably going to increase throughout the entire year. And that's just what's been happening in Laguna. Now, number of sold properties, what month was this? In April of 2025, there were 24 homes sold, and the amount of homes getting sold every month has dropped in 2025. So we'll have to see how that continues. Median sold price, $2.68 million. Down, I mean, basically it's done nothing for the last 4 years. Even in July of 2021, the median sales price was $2.6 million, which is what it is right now. And sold to list price, on average, homes are selling for 4.2% below list price. And the month's supply of inventory, 12-month change, up 70% in Laguna Beach. So there is a lot of homes hitting the market and less buyers shopping in this city. So that's kind of it for the video. Again, if you're a buyer, the ways you can take advantage of this market is looking for those homes that have been sitting for a while, not many price reductions. Maybe they've had one and they're still on the market after 60 days. Get in there and write 5% below list price. You can absolutely start negotiating. And if you're a seller, expect your home to sit on the market for longer if you're in these cities, because there is a lot more competition for your home. This isn't what it was like last year, where there was significantly less homes available for sale, in some cases 50% less. There are more homes on the market. So don't price your home too high, otherwise it's just going to sit. You're not going to get showings. You need to price it a little more aggressively. My name's Ian Phillips. If you're looking for a realtor in the area, reach out. I'd love to chat, whether you're buying or selling. And again, check out my free home buying guide through the link in the description. All my information is down there. If you want to email me, call me, text me, feel free to do so. People are doing it on a weekly basis. I'll see you in my next video.